But hey, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Gamers Assembly 2021 Halloween edition. A competition with a prize pool of €750. Yeah, and we are currently finding ourselves in the first round of the winner bracket. We have had a seeding beforehand where the top 24 has qualified to the main event. And in this one, we're gonna see those 4 players who will fight out for 2 spots in the winner bracket. We're gonna play in cup mode on those 5 respective maps that have been built by very high tier mappers from the community towards the Gamers Assembly. We have here Coral by Anisado and Deska, a 1-minute tech map where the world record is roughly 1 minute, I would say. 57.58 by Feed. Yeah, so Feed is also playing then Tween in second place, Ratchet on P3, Barbos, Megorian, and so on and so forth. But we're gonna focus, of course, on this match here because we are playing in a double elimination bracket where the top 2 of each match is going. If each match is going through and the bottom 2 goes into the loser bracket. In the loser bracket, you cannot afford to lose a single match, else you are eliminated. So losing means bottom 2 in this regard, because you play against 3 other opponents all the time. And we are starting with this map and also with 1 warm-up before the 4 or 5 respective live rounds. I think it's 4. It would make sense to have 4, but maybe they have 5. Okay, they have 5, because then we don't gonna see map number 5. That's why I like 4 live rounds more. But yeah, those players will fight it out in cup mode. So cup mode means that they are playing till a certain point threshold. In this case, it is 100 points, and you get points for your respective position in each live round. The live rounds are the ones that we're seeing here right now. We see Buzy currently leading the round ahead of QyoKo, and then Koda is behind. Nicsoby has made a mistake, but definitely not a bad fight here as Buzy is leading the race. Also one of the clear favorites here to claim the victory, as I'm quickly gonna disable that metal window here. I think it's better without that, but QyoKo not too far behind, also with a cool M&M car skin here, finds himself on that second place. Buzy not too far ahead, 0.3 of a second, but there's still the ending to cope for Buzy, but he will eventually make it here. Good approach. The jump looks clean, but he jumps too far up, touches, but makes it a 58.71, so roughly 1.2 seconds away from world record, but still enough for first position. And there you can also see the points repartition and how the points add up after every round. So 10, 6, 4, 3 for the respective positions, and then the point limit is 100. And if you have surpassed that 100 point threshold, you activate finest mode, and with that you have to win 1 more round in order to take home first or second position. Yeah. We have QyoKo with the first mistake, so he is down into that last position. Then there is a Nicsoby leading, Koda lagging a bit though. So it is looking okay for him, but still wonky lines release a lot, and also QyoKo capitalizing from that. Where is Buzy? Buzy is also on a roll here and has made a small mistake, so he was on that last position after winning that previous round. Buzy right now on 3rd position, and the others can really get a tremendous amount of, or a tremendous piece of points here, as they are currently on 1st and 2nd. QyoKo looks good. He goes so close there to the wall, almost touches at them. And also Buzy can maybe snipe that 2nd place, has a really good line, a lot of speed, and he risks the jump, and he actually overtakes Nicsoby here in the ending. QyoKo in 1st with a 59.27, then Buzy on 2nd, Nicsoby, and then Koda on last. So Koda and Nicsoby both with only 7 points, and then Buzy and QyoKo with 16 points respectively. So QyoKo not really a player that I know, I have to say. One of the new faces for me. Maybe he has done a name change or something like that. Maybe someone else can give me some information about that. But it looks like that he is having a good time here thus far, and is currently tied for that 1st position after 1st and 2nd place in the first 2 rounds. Nicsoby with a very good start here into the lead. He goes actually 0.13 of a second, also gets a good line, but Buzy with a way better apex has accumulated way more speed than him, and with that he finds himself in that battle for first here, but Buzy is pushing it and is in the lead. QyoKo with a mistake, and then we have Nicsoby who can get himself those first tremendous chunk of points here if he survives that ending, of course. Yeah. Looking good, but Nicsoby not with the best ending line. QyoKo will actually snipe him. Look at that. Look at that. He will actually snipe him there. So this is looking good for Nicsoby here to get himself some points. But that was actually very close between them. 14,000 of a second. 14 thousandths of a second between the players. Okay, next round. 26, 20, 13, and 10 points. Koda with not the best performance here. This sounds like me, Chris, actually. 10 points for Koda, but now we have the first mistake here by QyoKo. And also by Nicsoby. So Koda can get himself a good position if he survives that. If he survives all of that, and the others are not too far away though. As you can see, QyoKo is catching up tremendously towards Koda. Koda also with a very wide approach, gets good off speed but travels more distance, and that QyoKo is coming closer, but he gets a better approach over that section here. And Koda right now still in second place, but ever so slightly goes so wide that was not the line that you want to go for, even though you have more speed. But QyoKo actually with another snipe at that ending. Koda on third, and then Nicsoby on P number 4. So yeah, the ending was not that well executed from Koda. And we have one more round on this map, and Buzy looks very strong here. 36 points out of 40 points possible. So 3 first positions and 1 second place for the player for Team B-Genius. Yeah. So look at him. 36 points. That is awesome. Maybe the game is a bit too loud. Maybe the game is a bit too loud. Jesus Christ, what is happening, Lucky? What the fuck? Dude, I'm casting. I don't have alerts. And you're just cheering 1500 bits? Oh my god, man. Can't wait. Yo, thank you. Thank you so much. You have the alert after that match, but dude, thank you very much, my man. That is much appreciated. Thank you. What the hell? That was out of nowhere. Wow. Thank you so much. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So Buzy in the lead. Then we have QyoKo behind Koda on that third position. But actually Buzy with a mistake. His first mistake in that match. His first real mistake. And Buzy had to respawn. And he only gets himself 3 points here. So 39 points. Mach ich nicht. Mach ich nicht, Lucky. Mach ich nicht. Oh, Dankeschön. Oh Mann, ey. Dude, imagine you're casting and then someone is just... Wow. Thank you very much. Ja, Ratchet kriegt heute kein Taschengeld, glaube ich. Holy moly, man. Thank you very much, man. That is a lot of money. Da muss ich das heute erst spielen, aber da sehe ich keine Zweifel, dass der Mirko das nicht schafft. Sehe ich keine Zweifel, du. Ja, wird's auf jeden Fall. Ich werde auch die viele Matches von ihm kommentieren. Aber wahrscheinlich wird er gar nicht so viele spielen. So I'm currently talking about that Ratchet probably is not gonna play that many matches because he will probably just win every round or like get second or first, you know. But we have the next map here with Smooth Criminal. Dum 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 dum. So I think it's the longest map with a length of 1 minute and 5 seconds as the world record. World record is by Barbers, who I've also seen in the chat. So hello to you, Barbers, as well, and good luck in the tournament. I have seen you, I think, in the seeding. Yes, also looking forward to see how you will perform. And yeah, on this map we have a lot of unique parts. You see all those long platform turns and turns where you can lift off. Yeah, so one of the smoother maps, as you might see from the title, and also it goes with the flow, but once you get a misalignment you will really lose a lot of time over that. But clean scenery, good map here from Roxy, and also a long map, but it looks very good from the top as well, very clean. But let's go into the first round here, as we have QyoKo actually 36 points, 39 points for Buzy, and then Nicsoby and Koda both only with 20 points thus far. Guys, can you tell me if everything is fine with the audio settings? Because that is also a test here. So if we have the game sound, the engine sound, and also the music sound as well as my voice, if that is fine for you guys. Would be good to know. Seems fine. Maybe something is too quiet or too loud. I can still set it up though. But let's go ahead here into that one, as Buzy is leading and betting out with Nicsoby, who didn't get the best out into the match. Only 20 points for him. Yeah, so that is not too good. Also a cool car skin by the looks of it. And right now, Buzy with way more speed. Yeah. This map really reminds me of one of the maps that we've had in the From Zero to Hero. Well, there was one map or some transitions here. Yeah, this balance part over that. There was one From Zero to Hero map, I think, that was similar towards that. And yeah, Nicsoby, however, is getting himself second place. Oh my god. Nicsoby. Okay. What a finish. What a finish from Nicsoby for that second position. Let's go. Almost jinxed him though. Yeah, all good, Lucky. All good. There was a monka-ass ending, indeed. I hope you understand. Ich hoffe, du verstehst den Cast. And also hello to Tween. Good luck to you as well, my man. Good luck, good luck. But yeah, 49 points for Buzy here. And then we have QyoKo, who's currently leading the round. And Koda on that third position. A little bit more of a conservative start, but he is still overtaking the one or another player. As you can see, Nicsoby and also QyoKo have made a mistake. So Koda on that second place right now. Buzy on first, and he can go up to 59 points already. That is huge for him. And yeah, someone was asking in the chat if every map will be played, and you can see the point limit. The point limit is 100, and with 5 maps being played, 5 rounds being played on each of those 5 maps, not every map will be played in the first couple of rounds. But yeah, also Koda here with a mistake, Nicsoby, and also QyoKo overtaking him, and Koda with a terrible mistake. Can he even finish the race here? Looking good. His nose goes down, and he gets it here. 106.84 winning time, but Koda definitely has to push it more here. Look at that. Only 3 points in this round as well. So this is not good for him, as he falls tremendously behind here. Also, Nicsoby already 6 points ahead of him, and he loses so many points towards QyoKo and also towards Buzy, who is more than halfway through already with the match. 59 points. Because the match doesn't end if you play a set round of maps. It ends once we have 2 winners. Yeah, and we can also have 2 winners after, let me take a look. Let's say 18 rounds. And with 18 rounds, we have only seen 4 out of those 5 maps. Because with finalist mode, finalist mode means that players collect points towards 100 points, as you can see in the top. And then you activate the finalist mode, where you have to win 1 more round in order to make it into the next round. So this is how it works. And sometimes there can be less rounds than that. This part also, you don't want to get airtime on this map too much. So this map looks very smooth indeed, but once you are out of the rhythm, it can be quite hard. Also this auto slide here, where you can get a lot of speed and a good line. Buzy has gotten it really good. Also this right approach into the ending, but QyoKo gets first here ahead of Buzy, and also 106.4. Not too bad. Not too bad over time here. I mean, comparably long map, and then only being 1 second behind in a round. Not too bad from QyoKo, the M&M Academy player. So he is also from France and one of the newcomers for me. And with that, he's up to 54 points. I have not seen him somewhere in a tournament, but he looks to be ready. So a great performance by QyoKo thus far. And currently off to a good performance. 18 points out of Nicsoby, who's on P number 3. And Koda at 29 points in just 8 rounds. That is not too much for him. And also a mistake here from actually the M&M Academy player. So the player that I've praised, another mistake here. So he will be dead last in this round unless someone makes a mistake. Currently Koda is on that 3rd place, Buzy on 2nd. But good fight here between Buzy and Nicsoby. So Nicsoby is not slow, but maybe he just didn't find his consistency just yet. Maybe he will arrive in the match but he's at 36 points, so he needs to make something happen as Buzy gets a way better apex over that turn. Nicsoby with a good amount of speed as well here, so it's neck and neck between them. Nicsoby with a way wider line, but Buzy with so much more speed, so Nicsoby was hesitating with the brake button, was pressing a bit too much. Also a great transition there, getting that nosedive into the left-hander there. So very, very good approach from Buzy, and he fails the ending though, so it is actually Nicsoby getting himself a well-needed 10-pointer. Koda on second, and this is how quickly the table can turn in this round. So very risky ending, and Nicsoby with a well-needed 10 points up to 46 points. Buzy up to 68 points. Okay, there you can see the ending though. There you can see the ending. Yeah. Okay, so 35 points for Koda. Let's take a look onto him as he gets a really good start. Yeah. He gets a really, really good start over that section, and also a lot of speed, so that's more of a closer round, so the match is heating up here. In the meantime, on that last round on Smooth Criminal by Roxy, a very good map, very pleasant to cast, and also very pleasant to play this map. I have played it a bit in in the editor, actually, when I was downloading the map. Was I playing it? No, I was playing it normally, but I didn't finish. But I just was checking out the turns with respawn and stuff. But eventually I didn't want to finish with a 4-minute time. But this map felt very nice to drive, actually. Also all of those turns. But it is definitely not easy, especially here. I was struggling here too with keyboard to not fall off of the edge and get a good alignment. As well as here, getting my nosedive, because I was checking out the world record replay beforehand. So it's quite tricky, even though it looks easy. But once you have learned it, it's a very nice map to drive, I assume. So it is Buzy and QyoKo first, second, and then Nicsoby and also Koda both struggling to finish. Koda gets himself that 4-pointer, and Nicsoby barely finishing here on that last place, but only a couple of milliseconds to spare with, actually. So there we go. So, next map, we have Easy Live by Kiesler. So you can see just by the mapper's name that the Gamers Assembly, as always, is a very, very high tier tournament. And every map has a little bit of a unique touch to it. This map reminds me a little bit of a Trackmania Nations map, of course not with those holes, but with the poles, with the drifts, with those transitions. You know, it feels very Trackmania Nations vibey. Very cool to see that. Also the narrowing of the road, those drifts here with this old block that has been imported into the new game and stuff like that. So very cool map as well. Every map has a unique touch to it. Still my favorite map is Spirit Tom, but it has, I think, the most custom blocks in it. But yeah, good luck to the players on this map as we have one warm-up before we're gonna go live into 5 more live rounds. This could be already the last one for both Buzy and QyoKo. I'm not sure if we're gonna play for third for the seeding in the loser bracket. I certainly don't know. Yeah, drifts are equal to Trackmania Nations. Exactly. Oh, look at Koda. Dude, Koda. That's such a great attitude, Koda. That's a Drake attitude, man. I like that. Koda is a... Look at that. Can't wait to be good at this game. Even I'm getting destroyed. It's so damn fun to play against you guys. Like, really. I really like that. What a gamer, man. That's how you learn, mate. Yeah? And Koda not giving up the fight here. So, great to see all of that. You also play for fun, you know? And Koda is definitely improving. I have seen that. I've seen a lot of competitions. And he is doing a great job. So... Koda on that third place right now, overtaking QyoKo. Then we have Nicsoby and Buzy in second and first, but huge gaps between all the players. Okay, Koda not with the best line here, makes a mistake, so it will probably be QyoKo overtaking him. And no, he has made the same mistake on that same corner, and he also has to go for the safe finish. So Koda on third and QyoKo on P number 4. And then we also have Nicsoby getting himself some good points, so he comes a bit closer towards QyoKo here, who is only quote-unquote at 67 points after that good start on map 1 and 2. He is now struggling a bit here. Yeah, map 2, it has changed a bit towards the ending, where he has made some mistakes. And Nicsoby was getting himself some valuable points. So he's at 55 points, only 12 points away. So it could be heated up here for that second place. But it looks like Buzy is marching his way into the next round here on this map already. So maybe after 14 rounds or something like that. He only needs to finish one more first place and then only one more finish after that, and he will be in finalist, so it doesn't matter where he is, but he can of course deny some points, as Buzy is also doing a great job here clearing that turn. Very nice to use that sausage block. And then the risky ending can be messed up, especially when you make a mistake in that corner beforehand. And it's actually QyoKo capitalizing from that. Koda overtaking Buzy in the meantime. And then Nicsoby on last. So, interesting corner there, because with that corner, if you make a mistake or don't accumulate as much speed as you need, you will not make that jump. Oh no, the gambling has started, guys. Has started. This one was sent in, really? But yeah, why not reuse maps, right, if they haven't been accepted? Yeah, schade Kappe. Schade, schade. Okay, next round. We have Nicsoby, who has made a mistake. First player who is down in the pack. And currently it's QyoKo who is leading the race, so he is having a good time in the last couple of rounds. Round number 2 and maybe also round number 3 now goes to him, goes to France, but also Buzy's in the mix, so he could get himself finalist, and the round could still go to France here, as he gets a really good line here, only 0.4 of a second. Great outside line, and he would seal the deal. QyoKo with a mistake though, and Buzy is surviving the ending and thus getting himself that finalist mode, that well-needed finalist mode on Easy Life here. 52.98 is the world record, by the way. So only 1 second away from Buzy, and Buzy now in finalist. Good luck towards him. So this corner, really hard though. Really, really hard corner there. And let's see if he can use the finalist mode. So you can see on the match live tab that Buzy is in finalist mode. So that means that he has to win one more round in order to make it into the next round. Top 2 is making it into the next round, and bottom 2 is eliminated. But in this regard, because we're still in the winner bracket, you will just only drop down into the loser bracket. So you have one live, yeah, to say it like that. Yeah, but it will be a hard and dry way from the loser bracket. Had to make it because you have to play so many matches. But things like that can happen. I just think about, I think Packet was in, oh, where was that? I think GA, no, was it GA? No, it was, I think, World Cup. Like, he went out in this first round into the loser bracket and waited all the way into the final. Like, there are stories like that, but it's Buzy going through. For me, the clear favorite in this match. Yeah, and Buzy is in the next round, so GG's towards him. So Buzy is through here, GG's towards him. And let's go into the next round. So 89 points for QyoKo would not be enough for him to get finalist mode in this one. And we have Nicsoby, who has made that first mistake. Koda on that second place with that. Of course, now the 3-pointer is not being up for grabs anymore, because we only have 3 players. Yeah. And right now, QyoKo is leading the race. 0.4 of a second between him and Koda. Yeah. Koda can also get himself some points. I mean, he has 53 points. He can get himself up towards 69 points, with QyoKo now getting first before he gets finalist. So he needs to win 3 or 4 rounds in a row. But hey, QyoKo is getting himself first. Koda on second. And then there's Nicsoby, who has made a mistake on P number 3. Ja, QyoKo in class, Digga. Should I say QyoKo or what? I don't know. I'm just gonna say QyoKo before I'm completely butchering his name. Yeah? But yeah, 99 points for QyoKo, then Nicsoby, and Koda behind that. 69 points for Nicsoby, so that's nice. And now we have Sari Millsap as the next map by Begenius Clam. The way you said it, QyoKo is right. QyoKo is right. Okay, QyoKo is right then. You know, I've pronounced Ratchet Ratchet. So what do you expect from me, guys? Me pronouncing a name correctly? I don't think so. But yeah, of course, Twitch chat is always smart. Twitch chat knows everything, and Twitch chat is always complaining and have already said everything. So I'm just trusting you guys. Now, those are things that you have to learn. Yeah. But yeah, we have the next map, map number 4 by Clem. World record is a 58.82 by Feed. Then Tween is behind, only 0.2 of a second, 0.02 of a second to be exact. Then Ratchet, Shay, Panda, Toto, Funai. Then also Azox. So Funai also looks ready on those maps. Looking forward to see how he will play. Exactly, Buzy. That's how we could also solve the problem. Let's go ahead into the next round here. No one is finalist just yet. And there are 30 points between Nicsoby and QyoKo. And QyoKo right now can deny some points towards the others. Yeah. So 99 points means that he only needs to finish the race. Doesn't mean that he will already win, because finalist mode is not enabled just yet. And right now we have Nicsoby, who is on second place. Yeah, 0.27 away, but it doesn't look that he can push it, but it also doesn't really matter what placement he gets into, because he will just start the next 10 step. So he, with 10 points, he would not go up to 80 points or something like that. It would not be quite sufficient. He needs to win anyway. Of course, the battle between him and Koda could be the one deciding, and also Nicsoby survives the ending. So one good thing is, of course, that he gets the first position now, because it is QyoKo who has failed that ending. But he still gets himself that finalist mode. So good luck towards him. And let's see if he closes it out or not. Second round. So there you can see it, round number 17 right now. And the match can already draw the winner. The second winner, and can be concluded as QyoKo finds himself in the lead. Also good amount of speed for him, for the M&M Academy player. Nicsoby is behind. But not so far, as QyoKo makes a mistake. Okay. Yeah, not using his first finalist attempt, so the momentum will not be on his side, of course, if everyone is not surviving that one now. Right now, Nicsoby is leading ahead of Koda, 0.5 though, so huge gaps between the players. And QyoKo is lurking, but he needs to rely on a mistake from both of those players, or very, very poor lines like Koda has done here, for example. So he overtakes the first one. QyoKo with the first overtake. Nicsoby has to survive the ending, and he will do so indeed. And Nicsoby with another 10-pointer, so he's up to 89 points. Maybe the match is heating up yet again. Maybe the match will heat up at this point. Yeah, it can really become close here all of a sudden. But yeah, next finalist attempt for QyoKo. Koda and Nicsoby have to deny him one more time, and then after that round, another one. And then we can go maybe into round number 20. Yeah, that could decide it all, but right now QyoKo is leading the race, not making a mistake in this corner for now. And Koda and also Nicsoby have to push it here, but they're already 0.5 away. So QyoKo on his way to go into the second round, into the winner bracket, and knocking down the Nicsoby and Koda here, who were going for a great fight, but it wasn't quite enough for them to beat both Buzy and QyoKo. In some rounds that was the case, but QyoKo has gotten himself a lot of points, even though he was stumbling and thrown away some points in the rounds. But right now he looks very strong, 1 second ahead, and he will take it here. He actually goes for the save line and survives QyoKo with the 10-pointer and the victory here. GG's towards him, and Nicsoby and Koda are in the loser bracket. Still a nice fight.